Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It is hump day, midweek. I'm really excited because I'm on vacation next week. So this is the week before vacation. So I'm very excited. And I'm halfway done. Well, not really, not until noontime today, but almost halfway done. And so I've been working on my new online course and feeling really good about it and being creative. And I was just thinking, just a couple of weeks ago, feeling really down and depressed and not really sure why. I get like that, and I understand that, and I write it out. But I went through a breakup, which hit me kind of hard, surprisingly, because we weren't dating that long. But so this new online course is going to be about breakups and how to get over and how to move on and whatnot. But doing my research and looking back at my history, my past history of breakups, relationships and breakups and things like that, I'm seeing a pattern. And it's just really enlightening for me to look at that, and doing the research and reading all about. And I know that a breakup can be much like the grieving process, right? So when you lose someone due to death, the process is very, very similar. So I'm reading about that. I'm going to be writing about that. But it's just, and the other thing that I'm learning is everything that I did during the breakup, I don't want to say I shouldn't have done, but it was probably the worst thing I could have done for myself, right? So I kept re-injuring myself and restarting the mourning process all over again, and unnecessarily suffering because of the behavior and the actions that I was doing. And so I'm feeling good about that, though, because I feel like now I can share my experiences with other people and hopefully save them from doing the same mistakes, making the same mistakes, behaving the same way, and maybe hopefully avoiding some of the suffering that I had. So I'm kind of excited, I really do believe everything happens for a reason. I really do believe that. I don't know exactly the religious side of it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really religious. I don't know how all that works. So I don't pretend to know, and I'm not going to say that I know. I have a belief that there's some kind of energy or whatever, and that's enough for me. And I learned not to question or dig too deep in it, because I can drive myself nuts trying to figure it all out. So anyway, I do believe things happen for a reason, and I was beating myself up a lot for the relationship, for ending the relationship the way I did, and I'm realizing now that if that hadn't happened, it wouldn't lead me to this process that I'm processing now. And it's not just the process of this particular relationship, it's a process of all my relationships in the past, all the breakups in the past, my behaviors, and how I deal with that healing process. And so it's so, and then I've mentioned before that I'm reading this book about being curious and remaining curious. So I'm kind of putting the two together. I'm getting really curious in why I behave the way I behave, and why people behave the way they behave when they care for someone and they break up, or they're not getting their needs met by a relationship and whatnot, and how we kind of do the exact opposite of what would actually attract the person, right? We actually push them away when we're trying to attract them. Sometimes, when we're in an emotional state. or we're feeling we're not getting our needs met, or if we're in a relationship that maybe is toxic and unhealthy, why do we stay? How come we, knowing what we know, and I think we have a lot of knowledge of abusive relationships and toxic relationships. I know I do, and I still have gotten into them. I've still stayed stuck in them before. I can see it real easy in other people, but when it comes to my own, relationships and boundaries, setting boundaries in relationships and setting boundaries in breakups, I'm learning about how to set that boundary with that person when you're trying to let go and move on, So very interesting stuff. I'm so excited, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. I do like, making these videos and discussing my process. It helps me and hopefully can help someone else. I don't know, but that's my hope anyway. But I think it's so fantastic. I know when I did my other course, Recovery for the Overwhelmed, and each module, each section, which I actually turned into a book, I did research on. I had knowledge on, but I did more research on, and I learned so much. So in writing these courses and writing the book that I did, I learned so much. So if the worst thing that comes out of all this is that I just learn and grow, then it's a win for me, right? It would be a bonus if I could help other people and maybe be successful on, with my online business, but that's the icing on the cake. Like, I'm really excited about the whole process, and I think that's what life's about anyway. It's enjoying the journey, not so focused on the destination that you miss the whole ride. You miss the whole beautiful ride. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. It's another beautiful day here in southeastern Massachusetts, and I'm hoping to go for a walk this afternoon, at least get outside and get some fresh air. Anyway, remember to let the people that you love know that you love them. Send them that text, give them that call. Stay blessed. Remember all the things that you're grateful for. And if you like my videos, hit the subscribe button and check out the rest of them. I have a whole bunch now. You can also check out my blogs on motivationsforyou.com. That's motivations with an S, the number 4, the letter U.com. And I'm also on social media, Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn and Facebook, under Recovery Enthusiast. So check them out. And also, that's right, my website, I have some freebies up there now. So I have some information on different topics, and some articles and some small worksheets and whatnot. So look at that, check that out, and stay blessed. Until next time, guys. Peace.